Hello, happy Friday. So, today I'm going to be making some ephemera for these little booklets. I had these pre-made. I made those a long time ago. So I'm going to make some stickers out of these. I'll show how I do that. I use double-sided tape. And see, this is the back of it. This is the front. Let me put this paper towel underneath so you can see better the colors. Let me check my shot. I hope everything's straight. Yeah, it looks like everything's straight. So I'm in shot as long as I stay on the green cutting pad. There we go. So let's see. Need my no stick. Oh shoot, look at that. It's coming apart there. I don't like that. Okay. Where's my no stick scissors? There we go. My little ones. I've got big ones, but I'm not completely thrilled with those. Let's stick that here. I'm gonna go here. It's double stick tape. And I think this is going to be wide enough. And this one's wider. So cover it. Now these stickers themselves aren't going to work on these because they're wider than those. They're kind of nice because I put them on tracing paper, vellum tracing paper, so it makes them a little opaque, so that when you stick them over something, whatever is underneath still shines through. So then I just do this. And then we have a cute little sticker. Like I said, those stickers are way too big for that. But it gives you an idea of how I make stickers out of things I've stamped. Let me burnish these down a little better. And what I've done is when I use, this is actually Stays On, because Stays On is supposed to be used with alcohol markers, which are these. But I found even the Stays On comes off with alcohol markers. So, and it is the brown Stays On, and it looks kind of black. It's darker than I really wanted. And so what I've done is, instead of coloring on top of that and smearing it like I did here, I actually smeared it coloring on top of it. What I do is I color on the back side since it's translucent. So then when it sticks down, you'll still see the colors. So I'll make a couple more. taking them out of there because I need it flat. I just bump it up there. Now this is not going to cover that. Nope. I'm going to use it anyway. Let's see. I don't like to glue vellum because it wrinkles when it gets wet. It's annoying. I have not found one yet that has wet strength. So what I'll do is I'm just going to do it this way. And voila. And we have a lovely sticker. And then we have a couple of nice stickers. Really like how that one came out. I can use for something else, maybe. Now, if I didn't want the text, I could just cut out the butterfly. There we go. So those are the few homemade stickers. I originally made them to do this collage, but I decided I didn't want to use them. I was going to make a pocket, and that's why I wanted the text too, because I was going to make a pocket. But I decided to use these vellum butterflies, and then I used this sticker butterfly to stand out as a stronger focal point. So now these things can get put out of the way. And I did that because some of the ephemera I'm going to use, I'm going to include in this, is ephemera that I made stickers from. These are not stickers. Some of these I did stickers with them. I don't think I have any in here. But these are on, I did stamping onto deli paper, which the white deli paper is really translucent, and the tan deli paper is translucent. But we've got some nice little, let me make stickers out of those to include. In there, and other labels too. I think all of these are going to be too big. that. Wait a minute. What's this? Too long. I think I made one of those like that. Let's see, now I gotta go through it. Let's see. Oh, isn't that cute? That's something that could be torn in half. Let's see. It's also something that could be torn in half. It's a little too girly. I'm trying to keep these to be like a unisex thing. And here we go. That. Trying to keep it unisex. I know my grandsons like some of the journals I make, so I know guys do like to have cool looking notebooks, especially college age. Okay, I think that's good on those. Let's see. It's okay for that. And that. And that. Okay. Now I could add tape to these for use as stickers, but I'm just going to add it to those. And these, I could use glue stick with them. This I'll fold in half. And so, imagine how annoying the tape is sticky. Right? How annoying it's sticky. There we go. Now I am just going to make it so that it fits better. I'm going to cut right on the line. just gonna fit. Shoot, should have made it a little longer. I like that deckled edge, so I'm going to try and keep it. Okay, and then we have these botanical stickers. Okay. That noise is the framers doing their framing thing, and boy, it does get loud. Sometimes we have the other artists that have studios here, like Nan, who has a studio here. She will often mount canvases. Let's see, where shall we go? Oh, this is going to be too big here. So we'll put it right here. I should have made sure that I could get stuff under there. Let's see. And it just popped up anyway. Didn't tear it, did it? Oh, it's just because the paper's too stiff. Or the glue got underneath there. That's a possibility too. There we go. I realize these envelopes don't go good there. Don't go well there. So I'm putting it right here between these two. When I make larger journals, envelopes like this, I use larger, like mailing envelopes, and they make good places. I know in my journal, in my traveler's notebook, I use it for receipts and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what happened. The glue got underneath. Oh, I put the mushrooms there. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of the mushrooms in this one too. Interesting. part. It sure is. Okay. Not liking that. It was not holding. It's not going in. It's not that wide. This is really annoying. Don't understand what's holding it up. Oh, this didn't make it in either. I think I might need to take a little bit off this one. Okay. I think I'm going to put some insurance on here. Oops, put it on the wrong way. Now, I have to do Pale blue. I don't know if I have any alcohol markers that are pale blue. These are generic Sharpies. I think they're a 5 alive, 5 below. Okay, then I need yellow. Let's see. Just remembered what I need to do here. Flatten those so that they don't grab fingers and mess up documents. That's certainly going to limit the width of that. Let's do our color here. The thing about the Prismacolor Premiers is they are not alcohol. They are benzene, which is kind of toxic. Okay. And this one might give me trouble. Nope, it won't. Let's see about the pink. No, it's all the right size. There we go. I'm going to do the same with this one. I apologize for having to clear my throat and sniffles. I am back in May. I had a cold, early May, and it settled in my chest, and so I'm still clearing stuff out, and it's annoying and gross. there? Nope, won't fit. Over here then. It's annoying. I hate these things. It's good glue. The distribution accessories suck. They provide you with rust-free pins with a ball on the end. The ball always pops up. So what I did was I added a bead and strings through the eye of a tapestry needle, which is supposed to be rust-free. It still rusts. Can't get anything that's just absolutely perfect. I've tried other, like these little glue bottle things like this, and these little glue bottles like this, and they're too fine. This one is okay, but it's not as fine. Even though I only used a needle to poke it, it gushes out. Great, now I lost my spot. This is matte medium. This actually works pretty good. So if you get the ones with the little silicone caps, they work much better than pins and needles. These are so fine. It clogs. The glue just clogs in it. Let's see. What is I doing here? There we go. Now the color. I think this is going to be a better color for this. A little orangey, but you can come in if you want, but I'm filming. I'm filming if you don't mind your voice on the film.
I just have a question when you're done.
Okay, I'll come to you when I've finished. Okay, there we go. Oh, this has papers in it. Okay. Put this here. And then put this here. And there we go. Now I am going to make some tags. Tags and such. Let me put these markers away. Now, make some tags and some and the other thing I'm going to do is make I hate when I do that. My brain just doesn't want to think of the word, and the word is right on the tip of my tongue. Washi samplers. Okay. So. I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime. I'll take another one of these. And we'll make also some journal cards. That's kind of small for a tag. I did it on the wrong one. This one's longer. This. There we go. This might make a cute journal card. I don't know. We'll see. Might just end up trashing it. Okay, so first off, that didn't come out right. There we go, better. Yeah, sometimes it does that. And this one's thinner too, and I thought I cut it the same size. There we go. Just doesn't seem to cut right sometimes. I don't know why it does that. It's not even. Ugh. I hate crappy products. So what I've done is this. Take some old credit cards or old what's here. And I trimmed them, cut off corners so I could make tags. And this just works much better than that. I'll just take that back home. Because I don't have any of these cards at home. Sometimes I work at home when I'm watching TV. I work at a little folding table that I okay, put Those will be okay for that. Am I going to punch them or am I going to add fabric? The washi samplers, I will punch them. Oh, let's round the corners. One, two, three, four, I kind of lost count. I know I was on 4, so this must be 5. 5. Okay. Nuggets. Might be better. Go with this one. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, let's see what I've got. Another color that's a thin one. How many blue thingies? I don't have any thin blue ones. Oh shoot. I do have green. Not much of it. Red thing, either. I'll go with the green. Finding the edge. There we go. It looks like this tore wonky. Probably did that for artistic effect on something I was doing. One, two, three, four, five. And this other one, I might go with the skinny yellow. And I think I want some blue and red. Interesting one to put with that. That's a little flowery. I'll go with that one. Decisions, decisions. This is a little wider. I could go with the wide red. Is this yellow in here? I think it was. That one. And then now yellow. That's what I'm gonna use. There we go. Okay. Don't have a lot of this red either. It's a pretty nice red. Oh, that's a problem with vinyl tapes. It's a really thin one. Might have to blow dry it. There we go. Voila. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Okay, and then this one. Oh, this one is kind of old. It was a huge roll. It's the Scotch. Scotch give you a lot. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But they don't seem to last as long as some. I'll cut that off. I can use it for something else. One, two, three, four, five. This lovely yellow one. One, two, three, four, five. this is. There we go. And some string. There's going to be some noise out here. Don't hear it as much as I used to hear it in the past, but there is an Islamic community center, and they also have worship services, and it's Friday, and men are required to go to prayer on Fridays at a certain point in the sun. I don't know exactly what the parameters are, but the sun has to be in a certain point in the sky, and so they're right across the courtyard. I have a courtyard outside my windows, and so then when they have the call to prayer, sometimes I can hear the call, which is kind of cool. Gives me a reminder to think of thankfulness. And you know, the children go to services with their fathers. So it gets noisy as they're gathering before services and after. Okay. Now this is just going to be just plain tags. And what I do with those is I take paper scraps or labels and I make lines. I get lined paper scraps. Like that. And I glue them. So this is somewhat 2 inches. So then it becomes something that they can write a note on. I know, like, I take my journal with me to conferences and such, and so then if a keynote speaker makes some observation that I want to remember above the rest of the content, then I'll write it on a journal card or on a tag. I think I cut this crooked so it's not punching out properly. Got it. Just looks wonky because of the pattern. There we go. This can go on the top. And this is how I do that. I take and do this. heck? And I think I got glue on the back of this, so I'm going to be careful. I use the Scotch glue stick. It's supposed to be permanent. I don't know how permanent it really is, but it seems to work pretty good and hold pretty good. Supposedly, I've heard that it'll even hold fabric, but I don't risk it. And there we go. Okay. These I think I'm going to use a piece of fabric on. All kinds of little fabric samples. Let's see what I can put on this. I got scrappy bits like that. I don't have anything yellow, it doesn't look like. No, that doesn't go. I think the grid one will go. So, I don't have anything that's violet. I'm thinking something blue might be better. Like this piece. Nope. This one right here. Voila. Got it. This one. Okie dokie, smokies. It's too wide. It's perfect. Oh, I didn't put that back. Shoot. I got a little too much on this side. too much. Try it again. I don't think it even went through the card, but that's okay. And so there's that. And then this one. I don't like it on that side. I want it the other way. That and a couple of journal cards. And I will do that using let's see. nice and flat. Boy, that sure seems crooked. And it's smaller. It's not as tall. Okay. There we have some journal cards around the corners. Now, here's the thing. Oh, great, it's not cutting it. Try this. There we go. Sometimes when they're crooked, they won't cut corners. So like that. To the bigger one. There we go. Somehow or another I cut those wonky. It is what it is. Okay. Now these are going to go. Is that going to work here? Yeah. Let's see. Interesting. This is not going down like it should. It's like something's blocking it here. All these stickers are so that you can decorate your own. And this see. No, I don't want pins. I want oopsies. Just what I wanted. One of these. That. And then we're going to get a couple more stickers. I'm going to get a couple of mega stickers and let's see, more fun stickers. Need these anymore. Got this, and I'm just going to pull out, let's see, people and mangas. Let's go. Any bugs? Bugs. Celestial. Be able to fit in here. Let's see. There we go. Like the Simpsons. Oh, these are also big. Let's see this one. Will those fit? Nope. The Pokemon's not gonna fit. It's a consideration. Okay, so the Pokemon will go with that. This can go with this. Okay. I think I'm gonna look through some more celestial stuff and see what else I can come up with. And let's see how we're going to get these in here. In there? Nope. But this will. So go here and here. And then this can go like this. And this can go here. These stickers. And there we have it. Oops, one of these didn't get in there. I don't know where I put that one. Okay, voila. And we have it. Finished books. Thank you for watching.